everyone. It's Enjoy English School. I'm Chris Gorski.
I'm Anthony.
And today it's our composition lesson, the Ferrari Terminator.
我们今天要讲的主题呢是看图作文，而里面有提到一个重点，你常常听到的 Ferrari 就是法拉利跑车 Terminator。各位你们有没有听过 Terminator 这个词呢？这种终结者。好，所以在这里的话呢，它就是这个法拉利终结者。到底是什么东西啊？
Yeah, so today we're going to write a composition 130 to 150 words, but we're going to do it just like we teach American kids in middle school.
我们今天大概写130到150字左右的文章嘛，对不对？那我们今天要带领大家这种介绍的这种方式呢，就跟我们老师在那个美国在教小朋友这种中学的小学生他如何写作那个方式是一样的哦。
So before we can start to look at our article, which is on page 38 and 39 of May 17th, we should first talk about our middle school story creation method.
OK， 所以我们在看到这个38到39页这里头的这个文章，还有这里头这个图片的话呢，我们要先讲一下在以往就是在老师在美国的时候，他们所接受过的这种写作教育，他们是怎么介绍写作，尤其是看图写作。
So there are 5 things that you should first write before you begin building the story.
OK， 所以有5个步骤，有5个步骤你需要去先想过，在写下笔之前，然后先走过的这个步骤。
So number 1, who's the character? Who's the hero? Who's the main person?
第一个就是要决定你的主角到底是谁，这个主角决定好了很重要。
Number 2, what's your setting or location?
你的场景，故事发生的场景是什么地方
And we see our character as Andy, and in our picture, we can see it's like on the street, maybe near a park.
OK， 所以在这里的话，我们有主角了，对 ，Andy。然后呢，看起来感觉上是在街上 ，maybe near a park， 可能是在公园附近。
And then we need our setup, number 3. Our setup means like, why are we talking about the story?
第3步骤呢，就是 set up， 也就是说，在这个场景里发生了一些情节，为什么会提到这个故事
Andy sees a sports car.
？Andy sees a sports car， 就是他看到一台跑车，这就是故事的开头，这就是我们所谓的 set up， 也就是第3个步骤。
Number 4, what's our problem? Like, why do we care about this story? And Andy breaks the windshield. Oh my goodness.
天哪！所以到后来的话，第4个阶段就是 What is the problem？ 问题是什么？一定是发生一些问题嘛。在这个地方的话，你看出来这三张图，到后面是他把那个挡风玻璃给弄坏了。这个东西就是大问题的，天哪
And then number 5, what's our solution or resolution? And the answer, well, we'll talk about that one later.
没错，所以第5个部分呢，就是好了，问题发生了，总要有一个解决办法，或者总要有一个结局嘛，对不对？所以这部分的话，就是我们所想到的5个步骤：先决定主角、场景，然后中间发生的问题，还有如何解决。
And when you have those 5 things, then you just need to add more sentences. But these 5 sentences are enough to give you a good idea what you want your story to do.
没错，所以这5个步骤呢，可能你有办法把它写得很清楚之后，你就可以按图索骥的顺便把每个细节慢慢插进去，这是一个非常重要的起步。
All right, let's get right into our story now. One day, when Andy was walking down the street, he saw a fancy supercar.
OK， 所以我们现在进入故事了哈。他说第一句话讲说 ，One day 有一天呢 ，When Andy was walking down the street， 他走在路上的时候呢 ，he saw a fancy supercar。这个地方 supercar 就是指那种超级跑车，或者常常中文讲的超跑。他突然看到，路上有一台超跑，太酷了。
Now, because this is a story, we need to use our past tense. And of course, what's another good grammar to use with past tense? Past continuous tense, was or were, plus a V-I-N-G.
没错。所以在这里的话，因为我们是讲的是故事嘛，所以说呢，全篇的话几乎都是使用过去式的情况居多。而这个地方你会注意到说 ，When Andy was walking down the street， 那如果说今天在某一个场景，过去的场景之中，他注意到什么事情，是有一个背景在的。所以他当他在走上路上的时候呢，这个时候我们就会使用过去进行式来表达说，在这个场景之下，他有一个动作发生了。所以 he saw a fancy supercar 是一个动作， 这个动作是发生在 when he was walking down the street 这个背景之下的，这是过去进行式会使用的机会。
In this first sentence, we have our character, our setting, and our setup. Andy, on the street, sees a sports car.
没错，我们前3项东西都搞定了嘛。Andy 主角出现了，然后场景 on the street， 好，在街上 Andy sees a sports car， 然后他看到这个跑车，就是一整个故事的开头，3项都搞定。
All right, let's take a look at our next sentence. He noticed that nobody was in it, so he thought it would be a great chance for him to snap a picture with a cool sports car.OK,
所以接下来就发生这件事。他说，他注意到 he noticed that nobody was in it. 跑车里面没有人主人不在So he thought it would be a great chance. 然后他就觉得是一个很好的机会，干嘛呢 ？For him to snap a picture with a cool sports car. 他觉得说，趁主人不在，我跟这个超跑合照一张相，一定很酷。他居然有这样的想法。
Now, one thing we didn't talk about is what to call your story. And a lot of times it's really important because if your story has a bad name, nobody will care. And this story is called the Ferrari Terminator. Wow.
所以说还有一个很重要的事情就是你要叫这个整篇故事什么名字，帮这个故事取一个好标题很重要。如果你连个标题都没有的话，大家就不会注意到这个故事。所以这个标题里头呢，它有这个 The Ferrari Terminator， 法拉利终结者，听起来就很酷，让人家很想看。
Why can we prove that this is important? And the answer is yes, because when Star Wars came back around the year 2000, people were trying to steal the movie. So they put the new Star Wars movies in movies with really boring names, like The House on the Hill or like The Blue House. It was like all these really boring names, so no one would try to steal it looking for Star Wars.
我的天，原来是这样的。当初那个 Star Wars 星际大战很受欢迎的时候，他们甚至呢有的时候就把这个东西把它变成另外一个名字，maybe 像是什么蓝色的房子啦，那种很无聊的，这样的话人家就不会去偷这个电影了。
Right. So an important story title is important for your story, but to be honest, when you're writing your 150-word composition, if you can't think of this, I don't know. For me, it's not so important.
没错。如果说今天是要写130到150的故事，基本上如果说只是这样子的话，想不到一个好主题、好标题也没有关系啦，其实。
欢迎来到今天的 Tips and Use。我们今天要来讲到的是玩命关头，飙风甩尾。好，这样子的震撼人心的爆破场面啊，然后这种飞车追逐啊，这个用华丽的跑车竞速作为主题的这个玩命关头的系列电影，其实呢深受到全球车迷喜爱的原因，就是因为能够在画面中啊看到许多平时我们在路上难得一见的这种酷炫跑车互相竞速，而且有时候根本是互相摧毁的这个画面啊。那所以呢，其实你应该会迫不及待的想知道，那跑车在英文里头要怎么说？好，那其实呢，我们可以把它分成3种。那第一种呢，就是我们一般讲的跑车嘛，那你的英文就可以讲说是 sports car 或是 race car 那但是有的时候呢，它是超级跑车，也就是我们说的超跑的时候，这时候你的英文就会变成是 super car，all right？ 那最后还有一种大家也都蛮羡慕的，就是敞篷车。开在路上的时候，我常常都想到下雨的话要怎么办呢？那这个敞篷车的英文呢，就叫做 convertible，convertible。所以呢，这3个都是指我们在路上平时比较不容易看到，通常都是在电影里看到追逐的这个好车子啦那我们来放进例句，让大家来看一下。比如说呢 ，David 只要有机会就喜欢炫耀他新买的拉风跑车。好，这个时候我们就用上我们的跑车，你的英文就可以说呢 ，David likes to show off his fancy sports car whenever he can。好，这里的 fancy sports car 就是他的拉风跑车了。好。再来看第2句，讲到说 Aaron 呢喜欢跟女友开着敞篷车到处的爬照就到处的玩那这时候你的英文呢就可以说 Aaron enjoys driving his convertible everywhere with his girlfriend。好，那这里的话呢，他的敞篷跑车 his convertible。好，那所以呢，这几个车子如果呢有机会，当你要跟外国的朋友讨论这像玩命关头这样的电影啦，或者是描述那个场景给人家听的时候那你就不会不知道跑车要怎么说咯。
All right, so we were talking about the Blue House and how they hid the new Star Wars movie in this boring movie name. This is called the Ferrari Terminator. The Terminator was a movie series started in 1984, and it talks about killer robots from the future.
OK， 所以说各位，你看到这个 Ferrari Terminator， 如果各位太年轻的话，不晓得这个 Terminator 终结者来源的话，其实它是来自于1984年一部片叫《魔鬼终结者》，那是阿诺·施瓦辛格的一个代表作品。那它里面的主角呢，就是一个来自未来的一个可以杀人的一个机器人。
People that are still really good at things like playing video games or even other, like you're just really good at something, we could call you a something something Terminator.
如果说今天你在玩游戏，可能是很厉害的玩家啦，或是做某件事很强啦，都可以叫做什么什么终结者，这样感觉上是很酷、很厉害的感觉。
And the most famous line from the whole Terminator series is, "I'll be back."
Don't forget the sound.
Oh yeah, the gun.
I'll be back. 我会回来的，这样。
You look on YouTube if you don't know. It's very famous in movies.
It's classic， 非常经典的一幕，还有这个经典的对白。
All right, let's look at our next sentence here. He immediately flopped down on the windshield with both feet on the hood of the car.
哇，天哪 ！He would 这个地方还说 he immediately， 他马上呢知道说，主人不在，马上就 flop down on the windshield， 一屁股就跳到这个windshield 挡风玻璃上面 ，with both feet on the hood of the car。这个 hood 就是这个车子前面的引擎盖，然后脚呢就这样放在这个引擎盖上面，跟真的一样。然后感觉上就是看人不在就这样跳上去坐，然后就要拍照。
You never want to flop in your life. This word is, I can't think of a good way to use it. If your movie flops, that means it didn't make any money. If you fall in the swimming pool with your arms out right on your belly, that's called a belly flop. It hurts. Flop, it sounds like, it makes us think the sound of a dead fish falling on the ground. Flop. Flopping is always a bad thing.
没错，所以 flop 这个字，大家这个母语人士会想到的东西，就是那种好像死鱼掉在地板上啪嗒，或是吧唧那种感觉，然后就觉得好惨哦，就听起来很惨，对不对？很多时候你会想到说什么英文有没有讲到 fall flat on my face， 就是脸朝地这样直接啪这样子摔在地上，所以那种 flop 就是这种感觉。所以 flop 如果说刚刚老师提到说，如果一部电影 flop 就是好像摔在地上，也就是票房不好的意思，所以是 flop 这个字感觉给人就是一个比较负面的感觉。所以他这样说 immediately flop down on the windshield， 就是一屁股吧唧坐在人家这个车子上头。
I thought of a good way to use flop. Flip flops.
Flip flops 这个东西呢，就是我们走的那个拖鞋有没有 flip flops 那种蓝白拖啊，我们走路的时候就啪啪啪啪这种 flip flop 这个字的话也很好用。
That sound, flip flop, it sounds like the sound it makes when you walk. Flip flop, flip flop. So that's the sound we think. Okay, next sentence. He was wearing a white t-shirt, blue jeans, and taking out his sunglasses, thinking he was the coolest guy in the world.
OK， 所以接下来就说了 ，He was wearing a white T-shirt， 他穿了一件白 T-shirt ，blue jeans， 蓝色的这种牛仔裤 ，and taking out his sunglasses， 把他太阳眼镜拿出来 ，thinking he was the coolest guy in the world， 他觉得哇，全世界我最酷。
This whole sentence is just giving us some more adjectives to understand what Andy looks like. This whole sentence is just say, what does Andy look like? What kind of person is he? This is adding details.
没错，这就是细节。我们把一些细节加进去之后，这个主角的个性啦、外貌啦，就会变得更加的鲜明。这些细节是很重要的。老师刚刚提到这个字 detail 这个字就是细节的意思。我们请老师帮我们拼一下这个字。
Sure, D-E-T-A-I-L, detail.
Detail 这个地方呢，在使用的时候 ，detail 这个字也有机会说 I'll tell you the story in detail。这个片语 in detail 也很重要。但是如果你讲说我会告诉你故事细节 ，I'll tell you the details of the story。当名词使用的时候，它可以使用不可数的方式来表达。但是变成片语的时候 ，we say in detail， 没有 s。
Then he asked his friend to take a picture of him.
好，接下来他就说，然后呢，他就请他的朋友 ，he asked his friend 帮他照张相 ，take a picture of him。不要忘记咯 take a picture 这个动词 take， 还有刚刚我们前面讲到 snap a picture， 快快的照一张相。Snap, take 都可以来跟这个picture 来做搭配。
All right, let's take a look at our second paragraph here. We need to find our problem and our solution. However, Andy wasn't full of himself for long because soon the windshield he was sitting on started breaking and a big spider web-like hole was left on the windshield. There's our problem.
没错，所以你看，我们前面3个东西搞定了，场景搞定了，然后一些开头也搞定了，他做了一些事情，对不对？那些都是我们的 set up， 然后呢，像我们主角啦、setting 啊、set up 都搞定了。现在我们要怎么准备 problem 还有 solution， 对不对？好了，接下来看了 ，However， 然而呢 ，Andy wasn't full of himself for long because soon， full of himself， 意思是说觉得自己始终想着自己，你只想到你自己，对不对？觉得照相很酷啊 ，You're full of yourself。那没有嚣张的太久，没有这样子嚣张的太久。Because soon 很快的呢 ，the windshield he was sitting on， 他坐在这个挡风玻璃上面，这个挡风玻璃呢 started breaking， 居然破了。And a big spider web-like hole， 然后有一种这种破成像蜘蛛网一样的这种洞呢 ，was left on the windshield， 居然留在这个挡风玻璃上面。哇，我们的 problem 出现了。
Yes, absolutely. And I like the detail where we talk about a spider web-like hole. Everybody knows what broken glass looks like, but do we normally say it looks like a spider web? We can see that picture in our mind.
没错，所以它这个地方用到 spider web-like hole， 很像蜘蛛网一样那种破的方式。所以说今天用到这个字进去之后，在我们脑中就会显现出一个非常明显的一个画面，这种增加画面感、增加故事感、增加这个人物的这种形象的这种东西的话，其实就是要我们学起来的部分。
When you break something expensive, how do you feel? That's what our next sentence talks about. His face turned ghostly pale with fear, and his heart was broken as well.
没错，所以在这边的话，如果你破坏了，不小心打坏了一个很贵的东西 ，How do you feel？ 感觉如何呢？就是下一句话他描述的感觉 ，His face turned ghostly pale or ghostly white， 就是他脸色整个大惨白，整个吓傻的感觉。Ghostly pale 这个字很好用 ，with fear， 而且是很害怕的那种感觉。And his heart was broken as well， 哇，整个心都碎了，天哪，我要怎么赔
？When I was a little boy, I broke a window with a baseball bat. And if I was writing this story, I would think about my emotions I felt when I broke that glass. I was really afraid. I dropped my baseball bat, ran upstairs in my house, and hid in my bed. And my mom was like, "Why are you hiding? It's a nice day out." And like the neighbor came by. Think of those emotions. Try to use your experiences to tell an honest feeling story.
没错，老师提到说他以前的时候不小心拿一个棒球棒把人家玻璃打破了，打破之后他整个吓傻，然后棒球棒一甩就赶快冲回家，赶快跑到床上把自己这种遮起来，然后妈妈就问他说：“好，这外面天气这么好，怎么不去打球呢？”戳到他的伤心事了，对不对？刚刚不小心就把人家玻璃打破了，所以你可以利用你自己自身的经验去描述那种实际的真实的感受，用在里头之后会变得非常有说服力。
All right, our next sentence says, in the end, here's our solution and resolution. He paid a considerable amount for repair costs for this big mistake and learned a painful lesson in playing it too cool.
所以最后 in the end 就到了最后呢，我们最后要出现了这个 solution， 对不对？好，in the end 到最后 he paid a considerable amount for repair costs。好，这里的话 considerable 要特别注意，就是量非常大的、很惊人的大量的 considerable amount of money, I think, for repair costs。好，后面讲的是修理费要赔了一大堆 for this big mistake。好 ，he and learned a painful lesson in playing it too cool， 意思就是他为了这个耍帅的代价呢，付出了非常昂贵的代价。
So I practiced writing my solution for this story, and I said, okay, breaking it, having to pay for it. You know, a lot of times Hollywood and writers have this problem. What's a good ending to our story?
没错，很多时候呢，老师提到说，在好莱坞他们编剧啊，都常常在想说，哎呀，结尾要怎么办呢？前面发挥啊，或是选择人物、场景、故事、情节、问题都没有问题，怎么收尾一定是个大问题。
So we have a good setup and we have a problem, but what is a believable, realistic solution?
我们有了这些场景啦，一些问题啦，可是如果说最后想到一个结尾是让大家可以觉得这样收尾我 OK。Believable, convincing， 有一个可以说服人家的结尾，那怎么去想出这个结尾呢？
So one way that writers do use is they use something called do ex machina. Let me spell this. D-E-U-S, second word E-X, last word M-A-C-H-I-N-A, Deus ex machina.
Deus ex machina 这个字的话，其实在戏剧里头很重要的一个重要的概念，就是说，今天到了最后结局的时候，突然天上面降下来一个神，说：“来，我来解决你们人世的问题，你们这些凡人像蝼蚁一样，哇，就帮你解决了。”中文常常翻译成什么“天降神兵”或是“神仙来救”，大罗神仙来喽那种感觉。
This is a really old idea. The ancient Greeks used this, and it meant God from the machine. So it was something on their play that a god could come out of and fix all the problems. Like God's here, no more problems. The end.
没有错，所以他以前在戏剧这个舞台表演的时候，可能真的他们就拿那个机器有没有，然后把这个演天神的人慢慢降下来，然后告诉你说，来，我来解决你们的问题，好，你们不用害怕，所以就变成是 God from the machine， 那就变成是在机器里头的天神，对不对？就是来解决问题的，到后来就演变成一种天降神兵来救凡人的这种感觉。
So if you find yourself writing a really crazy story and you can't think of a good ending, try Deus ex machina.
如果说真的想不到一个好的结尾，然后最后故事太疯狂了，完全收不回来的时候，你就不妨可以使用这种天降神兵的方式来做。
So a really easy way to use Deus ex machina is make everything a dream.
最好的方式呢，在这种剧情里头，就是让每一个东西呢，最后发现到是一场梦。
Yeah, so I wrote for my Deus ex machina. This is what I wrote. Andy wakes up from this horrible dream when he broke the Ferrari's windshield.
他突然之间呢，他梦到说，哎呀，他打破这些东西，就发现原来这只是一场梦境而已。
So he gets up, he gets out of bed, washes his face, and gets ready to go to school.
然后呢，他就继续像早上一样，每天就是洗好脸啦，吃好早餐啦，就去上学了。
And today is his big composition article test.
那今天呢，刚好是他作文要考试的一个重要的日子。
And when he goes out of his house and he walks down the street, what does he see? The same Ferrari from his dream.
哇！所以他走在街上的时候呢，你猜他看到什么东西？居然看到他梦境里头一模一样的车子。
Try Deus ex machina next time. But for today, we're out of time at Enjoy English School. I'm Chris Gorski.
I'm Anthony.
We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
One day, when Andy was walking down the street, he saw a fancy supercar. He noticed that nobody was in it, so he thought it would be a great chance for him to snap a picture with a cool sports car. He immediately flopped down on the windshield with both feet on the hood of the car. He was wearing a white t-shirt, blue jeans, and taking out his sunglasses, thinking he was the coolest guy in the world. Then he asked his friend to take a picture of him. However, Andy wasn't full of himself for long, because soon the windshield he was sitting on started breaking, and a big spiderweb-like hole was left on the windshield. His face turned ghostly pale with fear, and his heart was broken as well. In the end, he paid a considerable amount for repair costs for this big mistake and learned a painful lesson in playing it too cool.